All right, everybody, let's go over today. Today was another pretty big day. I think $453. $452. I traded TIK and IZEA. I had a small winner on IZEA here. And then I traded 3 different options. I'm getting pretty crazy with these options. I'll go over those at the end of the video in case you guys don't want to listen to that. You can stop at that point. But anyways, let's jump right into the trades. But first, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. I'm going to live stream at 500 subs, so please smash that button. Anyways, I'll stop that. So let's get into the trades here. Let's see what I did here on TIK. I believe I took TIK out of the open. Now, here is where I screwed up. So I bought in here. Well, I didn't really screw up. So I was buying for the break of this pivot, this 445 pivot for the move up towards 490. Now that's a 45-cent move. And my stop was going to be probably around maybe like a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I wasn't going to let it get under the low of this candle here very far of what is that, 430? So I bought in, and I instantly saw that it was not breaking out. So with my breakout or bailout mentality, I put all of my shares back up on the ask right here to try and get filled. And eventually, I do get filled, but that's only because the move happened without me. Now, I wasn't chasing, I wasn't doing anything crazy, so I handled my emotions really well, because maybe I would jump in here again for the move up to 490, but you've already screwed up your entry. That's a terrible decision, so I didn't do that. And of course, it went all the way to it. It kept going, and I still didn't chase it. I bought on the way down into support with a smaller amount of shares. And then, again, I saw someone, I think I saw, the only thing I saw that I didn't like after that, let me look for it. Yeah, again, we stalled, and usually with the dip buys, you have either immediate resolution or continuation to the downside. So I got out right away with almost all of my shares, and then I tried to sell. I don't know, I think IB is honestly out to kill me or something, because I tried to get out with the rest of my shares and it wouldn't sell them. Let's go back up here to see where I took the actual good trade. So again, we came up to that 490 level, that breakout spot, a critical level. So we started curling back up. We held this previous critical level from the pre-market, and so I thought that was really good. So I said, okay, the breakout spot is 490. So I waited for it to come back up to 490. The tape is speeding up. I start to see buyers coming in and coming in. So I get my shares. I only get 1,000 shares. I meant to get 1,800 shares, but that's fine. So I get those at, what did I get them at? 490. So right where I wanted them. And then I sell the 1,000 at 505, and right there we turn a loser into a winner. So minus 70 to plus 70. So I made some decent money. 100 and what is that, $40, $50 or more if it's Canadian. So that was pretty good. So IZEA, I thought we might have a bounce here up towards high of day again. The 5-minute setup worked out, so as it came back down to the 5-minute entry again, I took it with just 500 shares, and the reason this didn't work out, and my mistake was adding. I added to this. Look at all the people here on the ask. It's filling, filling. You can see 9,400 shares, 1,500 shares at 160, 1,500 shares, or that's at 160, but at 161, you know, 4,000. 10,000. It's just filling. A lot of people are popping up on the ask to short this. I just saw 7,000 shares at 61. So we're trying really, really hard to break through this, and all of that buying power is just to break through this level rather than to send it further up towards like 170 or 175. So I already didn't really like that. Let me show you again further on what happens. So people are stepping up on the bid to kind of counteract that, and the bid is moving up from 158 to 159, and finally I think we get the breakout here, 162. That's where I added, right there at 162, as I saw maximum pressure. I thought it was going to break through, but again, the selling pressure is just too much. Everyone is buying into this massive resistance here. So immediately I told myself, okay, I'm going to take 500 of those off quickly. So right there at 167, like just look at all the people stepping up to sell and short the stock. So my mistake on the last 500 shares was I didn't sell as it came back down to break even. I actually sold all the way down here at 57. Now it did continue. This is where I was looking at options. It did continue, but it was not smart because I saw the resistance, I saw the selling pressure, so I either shouldn't have added or I should have sold the other half at break even, not for a loss. Because then I actually didn't make any money on that trade. I went from $30 up to $4 up. So that's what happened there. Let's see where the other trade is on TIK. Did I take another trade on TIK? Yes, I did. It's somewhere right here. TIK. So TIK is forming this really, really nice wedge above, again, above 490, the breakout spot. So some shorts will get scared and have to cover. Momentum buyers will start coming in. And the signal to me here was this doji candle, or this, not doji, this hammer candle. So we were about to break through the wedge and the hammer candle. So I thought I would get a quick pop up towards high of day. So I took my position there, and I knew it was a little bit riskier, so I took my profits right here at 515 and 520. You saw I just got bought up. So I top ticked that at 520, which was nice. And my risk was, so what did I get in at? I got in at 505. My risk would have been maybe 495, so 10 cents to make 10 to 15 cents. But I'm really, really accurate on these trades. I have a high win percentage on these trades, so that's why it worked out so well, I think. And then I brought myself up to a nice little profit. Now, we'll get into the options trades really quickly. There's 3 of them. I'll go over them quick because I don't want to take too much time on them. So the first one, let's go to my other layout. The first one here was on Apple. Now, I chased this, and this is why it didn't work out. I was buying this wedge, what I thought to be a breakout, even though we had moved up so much on the day already. We had moved up 2 points or so, and we're at all-time highs. I thought that this was going to be kind of like a bull flag, right? That kind of looks like a bull flag with a breakout to the upside. Now, my mistake here, why does this do this? My mistake here, I'll just explain it. My mistake here was that I didn't sell when we didn't break through on high volume. Instead, I think I waited and I sold for this breakdown right here. And I ended up losing $70 instead of maybe a $30 loss. So that was my mistake on this trade. I like options because you can trade these high-priced stocks and you can kind of scalp them, but using options as leverage so you can actually make some good money. So you can see here the Apple, let me pull them up. I was trading the 215 calls. So I'll pull up the chart so that you can see down here. You actually cannot see it down there, so I'll pull it up right here. Like I said, I lost $70 instead of a smaller loss, but that's fine. So I was buying at 10.05 and I sold at 10.09. So the point is that these move like crazy. Like, these options can go from, like, these went from 15 cents in the morning all the way up to $1.40. Like, that's actually mental. I didn't see this breakout happening actually right now. I was wondering what the hell's going on. So if you had have predicted this breakout or something, then you would have made a lot of money, and you can make a lot of money on a slow moving stock. So anyways, that was Apple. Now I took another one on the SPY, and I lost another $80 because I was stubborn. I was trying to take it down here for a breakout. I thought we were going to break under the lows here, which is on the daily chart, and into this window. So instead, it acted as support. Now, I was kind of pissed off from the Apple trade, which is why I took this one. And that was my mistake. I was buying at the right spot. I bought in here for the break, not for the break, for the channel. Like it's in the channel right now, right? So I was buying near the top of the channel, or maybe I bought it. I think I actually bought it right here for the continuation to the downside. Now that didn't happen, and then I got stopped out on the way up, and I came back down and went all the way up again. So it's good that I stopped out of that, but I think I wasn't reading the signs here. It found support, and I thought it was going to continue, and it wasn't that good of a trade. I shouldn't have been in that. But that's fine. I'm learning. Now, the big winner here was on NVDA. I was looking for something to take, and I missed this breakdown here earlier on in the day, but what I did do was take it when it came back up here towards, where was it, right here? Yes, this area right here. So it had its breakdown earlier. Boom, it broke through, and then it was showing really big weakness, and we were starting to form, again, this channel here. So we made the high, we made another high, we came back up, we made a high, and then right here, I wasn't looking for the breakdown because the breakdown didn't work on the last stock, and I knew that I was kind of chasing this just a little bit, but I had a good entry. So my target was low of day. I wasn't getting greedy, and I wasn't expecting this giant sell-off to continue even more to the downside. So I was in at the bounce, and then I started selling at the point of support. I wasn't getting greedy. I took most of my contracts off at that point, and then as it came back up, I stopped out for the rest, and then I had a nice win here of 277 US. So that's awesome. I made, like, what is that? That's like 30-40% or something like that. That was really awesome. That was cool. And I'm explaining all of this stuff on in my Discord. I'm gonna put it all in the charts section here. So if you guys want to look at that content, feel free to join. It will be in the description, the link to my Discord. So other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm on this awesome hot streak here this week, and I'm really excited for where options is going to bring me. So hopefully you guys follow me on that options journey. And with that, we will see you on Monday because it's the weekend already. Wow, I didn't even notice. So have a good weekend. We'll see you later.